Hello again. Have you ever thought how wonderful it would be to watch John Mills, Alistair Sim, Robert Donat and Joan Crawford, William Holden and a host of other Golden Age stars in one place? All over the space of, say, 14 days? Well, you can, right here on Talking Pictures TV. Cottage to Let from 1941 is a wartime comedy thriller which stars plenty of our favourite actors. John Mills, Alistair Sims, Leslie Banks and, in his first film role, 15-year-old George Cole. There's a Nazi spy at the Scottish home of a brilliant but eccentric inventor. A young evacuee tries to discover the spy's identity, and there's no shortage of candidates.
Oh. Well, I didn't suppose you're in much of a hurry to go back to your planes, eh? Must be a tough job.
I like it.
You know, I take my hat off to you young fellas. Gosh, the speed of these modern machines, it must be terrific.
Well, we get used to it, you know.
The Heart Within, made in 1957, stars another young actor who would go on to great things as an adult, David Hemmings. He stars as Danny, a boy who tries to help a man falsely accused of murder. The man on the run is played by Earl Cameron, and the boy's kindly grandfather by the great James Hayter. Can he and Danny find the real murderer before it's too late?
I'm Danny. Danny Willard. What's your name? You don't trust anyone, do you?
When I first came to this country, I trusted everybody. Now I don't make so many mistakes.
Star of TV series The Cheaters, John Ireland leads the cast in A Return of a Stranger, a 1961 film made by the Danziger brothers. He's joined by Susan Stephen and Syl Shapps. There are great performances all round in this creepy thriller from the pen of the great Brian Clemens. Staying with the Danzigers, don't miss our exclusive documentary, The Danziger Studio Story. Find out what drew American brothers Edward J. and Harry Lee Danziger to the UK and its film and television industry. It's truly a great look at behind the scenes. Something very different now, as Dick Van Dyke stars as the comic in this film from 1969. He plays Billy Bright, a silent film comedian. The comic is something of a minor classic, and Dick Van Dyke is truly excellent. And indeed, it was one of his favourite films.
It took me years to get the right look here. You think this hat just happened? Huh? Are these shoes? And all this? Oh, no, Mr. Powers. I'm not about to throw all this away and start dreaming up something new.
We travelled to India during the days of the British Empire for this rip-roaring Technicolor adventure, The Drum, made in 1938. It was star Sabu's second film and created by Alexander Korda and his team especially for him. He plays a prince usurped by his wicked uncle. Roger Livesey is the British soldier whose job it is to restore order. 1956 wartime melodrama The Proud and the Profane stars William Holden and Deborah Kerr, two of the biggest stars of the day. A war widow working in a club for servicemen is, against her better judgment, drawn to a bitter, arrogant colonel. Superb supporting actress Thelma Ritter almost steals the film from the two leads, as she so often did in her career. The Proud and the Profane brilliantly exposes the effect war has on people's lives and emotions. I'm very happy to be bringing you The Cure for Love, made in 1949, the only film directed by Oscar-winning actor Robert Donat. This superb comedy was considered lost for many years. A shy soldier returns home to Lancashire after the war, determined to win back the heart of his fiancée. Robert Donat also stars alongside his wife Renee. As you might expect, there are some great strong female characters, but Donat is the standout here in what was very much a labour of love for him.
If you felt that way about Janie, why didn't you write and tell her that you changed your mind?
Oh, I hadn't anyone else in mind. Besides, she seemed so happy, you know, and, well, a chap can't go and do a thing like that now, can he?
1960 film Linda was also lost for many years, making it onto the British Film Institute's list of most wanted films. I'm very happy to say we found this teenage love story which stars Alan Rothwell and Carol White. Can true love triumph when a young man is drawn into the world of gang culture? Is Linda the girl to lead him away from a life of crime? Made in just 15 days, Linda is a film filled with humour and charm and is a delight to watch.
It's late. I'll have to go in now.
Linda. I love you.
Oh, I love you. I love you.
We return to Hollywood now, and Autumn Leaves from 1956. The legendary Joan Crawford plays a lonely middle-aged woman who falls in love with a younger man. What begins as a love story takes a darker turn as the film tackles the then taboo subject of mental illness. Cliff Robertson, a graduate of the prestigious Actors Studio, plays the young man. The lineup, made in 1958, was based on a highly successful TV series of the same name. It stars Eli Wallach and Robert Keith. Like Siegel's later classic Dirty Harry, the lineup is set in San Francisco. The city is a perfect backdrop to this gritty story of drug smugglers and the law enforcement officers on the trail. We return to the British seaside with By the Dome It's Known. Southend's Kersal is a legendary landmark of that city by the sea. This delightful documentary looks back at the history of the building through home movie footage, and certainly one for all you footage detectives. That really was a lot of outstanding film entertainment, wasn't it? But that's not all, as Talking Pictures TV broadcasts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't signed up to our free weekly newsletter, do it now and get the full schedule in your inbox every Sunday. If you'd like to write to me, you can get in touch via email at noel@talkingpicturestv.co.uk. If you prefer to put pen to paper, the address to write to is Talking Pictures TV, P.O. Box 592, Kings Langley, Hertfordshire, WD4 4DB. I'll be back with you soon with some top choices from our favourite TV channels. Until then, keep watching.